And we're back. Hello, here we go again. Let's get those rings. We're playing Sonic and Knuckles now. Or rather, the second half of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And we're going to see how Knuckles gets around. Gets around from these glowing flashy rings, which takes all our Chaos Emeralds away, which means that we won't be getting Supersonic for the next 2 levels. It's been a while since I got all of the Chaos Emeralds in Mushroom Hill Zone. I know it's possible, but I can't remember the route for them off the top of my head, so you need to go quite a circuitous route. And I prefer to get it just before the Act 1 boss in Flying Battery. I say prefer, I mean I'm required to because I don't get all of them in this level. It's not really preferring. I would prefer to get them all in Mushroom Hill Zone, but I'm shit. Perfect for this level, by the way. Requires you to do one of these last. I think there's 2 of them in the level. Yep, there's that one there. So you do them last, and that gets you the perfect. Obviously, you have to collect all the other rings, but I'm not doing that because, again, as I said, I'm shit. And there's another 9. And I hate this level because I can never fucking find it. Go this way. And up here. Yeah, there it is. There we go. First Super Emerald. The first of 7. And that turns into a nice colour. I don't know if you will see this on the stream. No, it just flashes grey. That's fantastic. You gotta love old school games. They just know how to fuck up media encoding. Usually I've used the Insta-Shield actually for a while. Nice, because I love the Insta-Shield. Those guys always remind me of the moles from Super Mario Bros. 3. You know, the ones that sort of pop out and throw wrenches at you, except in this case they just throw mushrooms that bounce you all over the shop. Safe bounce you all over the shop. No, this is Knuckles' way. I think this is Knuckles' way. I think I'm just going completely the wrong way to get the right route for this. Fuck off! Butterfly bitches. Where I'm going. I think I missed a ring. Shit. Yeah, I've missed a ring. Oh, that's poor. I missed the ring for the back in the level. This is the one I was talking about earlier, where you just have to follow the path and collect all the rings to get it perfect. With a little bit of jumping involved in this one. For example, there you have to get that jump perfect. Otherwise you hit the middle one and you don't get the rings. As you can see, last 4 is just a line of 4, they don't turn into rings, so you can just follow it as you would normally and you get perfect. If you can be arsed collecting all the rings. I can't, because I'm shit. And I evidenced by the fact that I missed the ring. I might actually go back and get that one because that pisses me off that I didn't get that. Actually, I will go and get the next ring. And then head back. Next ring is down here. And then I'll head backwards because this takes you to the final boss, the Act 1 boss. I should have 4 in this one. With this one, you can pretty much just follow the outside and then go into the inside. There's a row of 6 on the inside that you can just pick up at the end. It's fairly straightforward. If you can be bothered picking up all the rings, this is one of the easy perfects. It's so easy that I'm not going to bother. So as you can see here, there's a line of 6. There's a line of 6 at the other side. Just collect the rings here, and then done. Da da da. Ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba ba ba. Bing! I'm gonna head back to it. Because we can. In here. There's a secret ring about here somewhere. And I'm going to get it. Fuck! Where have I missed this? Fuck it. Ah, I've forgotten where I'm going. Let's see if we can get up here. Apparently not. At least want the fire shield. Let's finish this. Again, a fish easy boss if you have the fire shield. As are most bosses, because most of the bosses have like a thruster area where you can't hit them. So you have to wait till a specific point. With the fire shield you can just ignore any thrusters and you're completely fine. Hello Knuckles, hello again. And there's that invincibility music again. Okay, I normally don't get this ring, so we've made up for missing one. This one is one of the harder stages to get a perfect on. You have to jump into the middle every time and jump out and still remember which way you're going. So you can hit that and jump to the next one and do the same in the middle of there. The only rings in this stage are the ones in the middle of these rings, and if you take too long you start going really fast and it gets really fucking hairy because you have to do all these jumps over red spheres. And it is probably the hardest red sphere stage in Sonic & Knuckles. In fact, probably the hardest one in the whole game, including Sonic 3 Knuckles. There are harder ones when you plug in Sonic 1, but I don't play many of them because I'm not masochistic. Some of those are just balls hard. And this one foreshadows another level. You have to sort of jump and bounce and go backwards and have a leap of faith that you don't hit a red one behind you. We'll be seeing that one later on in this stage. Later on in this stage, as in Mushroom Hill 2. Sorry, this is intended. It takes us to this one! Again, this one is just follow the path. Keep hugging right. Get these for the perfect. Just hug the right wall and you'll just finish out. Get these for the perfect. Again, just follow the path. And everything else is just clean up. Perfect! And the grey Chaos Emerald. The most boring of all Chaos Emeralds. Let's pause it there for a sec. I have a died along legs in my house at the moment. It likes getting indoors because I have all the windows open. Fucking warm. Oh, there's a spring there. There we go. Up we go. Oh, I am actually... No, I am actually going to get this. In the first stage. That's awesome. So long as I don't fuck any of these up. He says, fucking them up. I won't reload from a quick save, that's just cheating. Get these for the perfect. Obviously, do these blue ones last. Find a blue one, and find a blue 4, and leave that one to last. But you have to remember where it is. I would normally ignore the first one, because you end up coming back to it here. No, that's not the right way. We want to jump over this, so that we can... We want to do it this way, so we get to the next set. So yeah, we're just following a path, jumping over them this way, and then when you run out of places to go, you find one of these, and you jump to the left or the right. So you could do one of these last, I suppose. Because now when I jump over here, there's 4 rings, and there's just these ones to go. And we're done. Red Chaos Emerald. And I gotta continue because I've got more than 50 rings. This is nice of them. So yeah, the final big ring is kind of fairly obvious when you look at where it's situated. It's one of the ones where you cannot find it on your first go. What I want to do is get the lightning shield. Then get the fire shield. Ignore that life because we've got 27. Fuck that shit. Fuck you. See, pretty obvious when you should find that on your first go. Or if you're not your first go, then maybe your 5th go. But you find it fairly early, it's one of the early ones you find. And this is the one with the leap of faith at the end, if you want to get it perfect. So, just these don't turn into rings. This is the one that I normally fuck up, so you have to bounce, turn right. You see how this can fuck people up. Turn left. Just follow the path as it takes you. I always hate this level, it's one of my annoying ones because you just sort of go blind on it. These ones do turn into rings. I don't quite know how that one works, but you just go and collect them. And perfect is jump over this one, collect those 2, and get the blue. Yes! Hypersonic time. Holy shit, it's been a long time since I have gotten all the Super Emeralds in Mushroom Act 2. And now we're completely set for the rest of the game, and we'll just break the game with Hypersonic. Hypersonic will break this game. Watch this shit. Unfortunately, we just have this music now. I really shouldn't have done that actually, I've only got 50 rings. So as you can see, Act 2 took a lot less time than Act 1 did. See that boost? Incidentally, if you want to get up here, take the left hand edge. You take the left hand handle, not the right hand one. The trigger for it's on the left hand side, so you don't take that. No, we don't have a bubble shield. I should take the fire shield. Okay, I'll take the electric shield. The electric shield I can at least double jump with. Fire shield that makes me immune to fucking attacks, so I'll take that. If I lose the shield, I can just go hypersonic. I want to get the big rings anyway. There you go, big rings.
That's me, I'm done. Let's go do the boss. Oh, Tails, you fucker! Tails! Hypersonic just trivializes any boss. Look at Tails go! He's doing the walk! He's doing the moonwalk. Except he's not going anywhere, so it's not technically a moonwalk. It's just a walk. Look! It's the flying battery! Piloted by a mob. It's a lot smaller there than it was in the actual level itself. I'm very tired at the moment. I apologise if I ran. See, nothing down there, it just springs. Up there there is, but I don't have a second controller, so I can't get so close. I insta-shield too late there, so I didn't get invulnerability. Full 14 frames, or I did, but it brings it under the extra fire for. By the way, extra life. Fire Shield is good on this level because it just completely makes you immune to these things. You know, the things that spout fire. You're immune to fire, so that makes sense. The OC remix of this stage is quite awesome as well. It's called Dead Batters. Skip over this. Hitting that, by the way, releases a whole bunch of robots, which is a bad thing. It took me ages to work out how to get those rings. You just hold left, and he spins off to the left. It's one of these little unintuitive mechanics that you never figure out until like years later. Normally I just did it with Tails to get those item boxes up there, or Hypersonic, or Lightning Shield. Actually, what I want to do is go to level up, turn it to Hypersonic, and go up here because it's shorter. See, Hypersonic's double jump just ruins the flow of all the levels. It also ruins the music of all the levels. Lightning Shield. We are now at our full potential. We're now just going to cheese the first boss of this level. Incidentally, for those wondering where my other ring would have been, it's here. This is where I would have gotten Hypersonic had I not been hyper fucking competent this time. See? Robots. One thing this double jump also does is clear all robots that are on the screen. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with bosses. However, this doesn't have a boss. Oh wait, it does! Shock Quarter, and it's just going to kill itself because I'm Hypersonic and it can't fucking hurt me, and I have 152 rings. That's it, Tails, you just keep doing that. Just keep getting hurt. Tails abuse, man. Tails abuse. Tails abuse is fucking delicious. God, I love that Tails abuse. By the way, I do have a webcam, but I'm not doing face cam today because It's late and I have no top on, and it's not a good sight. I am not an Adonis by any measure of the right term. These corkscrews are quite fun. I have managed to get to the lower one, and what happens is, if we get onto the first one that's spawned, about halfway down it will spawn a second one underneath you, just random. Tails, you twat! Taking the first exit is actually quicker than this, however, it's also a lot more dangerous because you're over open sky. You would end up coming back up here, and it would take a lot less time. And you just end up coming to this bit anyway. Look at me go! Super fast! This is what Sonic's about. It's about platforming and little bits of going fast and just doing cool shit with gravity and physics. The 3D games just don't do that. Sonic Generations got close. Right, see there? It just spawned one right underneath me. That wasn't there before. Fuck it. Ruin the music. It's alright, we'll get a star post later. Get a star post in a minute and I'll turn off Hypersonic. There we go. Oh, and it's one where I can get shield. Good. I just need a shield. Incidentally, I'm just back from seeing The World's End. That is an awesome film. If you're British or enjoyed Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz, go see that film. It is hilarious. If you're an alcoholic, go see that film. You might learn something. It is a good bit of fun. It also has a bit of a message, and it's got a hilariously twisted finale that just reeks of Hitchhiker's Guide. It is sublime. Shit on a stick! Right, it's alright, I can get a 50 ring up here. Come on, get in there. Tails can get in there, why can't you? Oh, fucking do the spin dash jump, you piece of shit. Get up, get up. Right. There we go. 50 rings. And we've seen this boss in Sonic 2, it's not really a boss. It's a piece of self-destructive machinery, because Robotnik likes to smashy Eggman. He is a very smashy Eggman. That's a World's End reference, but yes, it's evidently quotable, it's ever so fun, and you will be sick of these in 6 months' time. It's another Simon Peck film. And it kills itself. And we get another Star Post. It's a fish one. Let's go Mo Machine, hopefully I can get the Fire Shield. Electric Shield will do for now. Bubble Shield, by the way, completely useless from now on. Fire Shield. But there is no water in the rest of the game. The Sonic and Knuckles sections have no water. The Bubble Shield is completely useless. And me, having played Sonic and Knuckles first, wondered why you were getting Bubble Shields. Confused as to why they were in the game in the first place, other than they do the nice little bumpy bounce. The bumpy bounce is the technical name for it. The dumpy bounce when you do it. I was trying to get Tails trapped under those spikes. Didn't work. Can I control Tails with controller 2? I don't know what controller 2 is. Oh! I have access. I can control Tails with the number pad. Awesome. I wish I'd have noticed that first. Come on. Come on, you big jackass. Come on, you dick. Supersonic! Come on, you waste of time. Those spikes can still hit you until they disintegrate, by the way. So don't hit them if you want to save your shield, or you don't really want to, or save your rings if you don't have a shield. And now we're on to Sandopoulos Zone, what people consider the worst zone in the game, mostly because of Act 2 and how long Act 2 is, but if you know what you're doing, Act 2 isn't that hard. If you have Hypersonic, you can just cheese, especially the last little puzzle section. The only bit, actually, it is actually the only level in the game with a straight up puzzle section. One of these block pushing puzzles, and yeah, it was frustrating the first time I did it. Because it just took so fucking long to figure it out the first time. I mean, in Sonic terms, it only took like a minute or two to work out what you had to do, but actually doing it was slow as well, so... We'll see it when it comes up to it. Actually, no, we won't see it when we come up to it, because as Hypersonic, I'm just gonna fucking cheese it. Actually, go up here. Guess what's up here? Nothing! Just a shortcut. Or a long cut, whatever you want to call it. Didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, the slowdown. Yeah, this bit's a bit of a maze. Robots can't actually hurt you, they just block your way. They slow you down, that's all they do. If it was a Hypersonic been out, I'd have just cheesed it up there. Yeah, I'll get some rings. I like this bonus stage. This bonus stage is a quite a bit fun. Bubble shield, useless bubble shield. But we'll take it, and we'll actually keep it because we'll get the fire shield. Die! Failed again. Actually, not failed yet. Just still make it up to the high scoring rings. Electric shield, you can still do the double jump with that. Off. Rings! Yay! And we're good. We're near the boss anyway. See, this level isn't actually that long, it's just these things just slow you down. A perfect run of this would require you to get the timings right. Hello! See what I mean? Hypersonic just breaks this fucking game. You can still get squashed though, so don't be too gung-ho about it. I didn't want to catch that, it's just going to waste wings. Not that I'm lacking in them or anything. And we're at the boss. This is the one boss that Supersonic can't cheese, or Hypersonic for that matter, is the one. It's just tedious. Everybody hates because you really have no active part in it if you so choose. You can bash it, but to be honest, where are you going? Turn around. Okay. Hypersonic gives no fucks. Come on, you piece of crap. And it's gonna jump on my head. And now Sonic gives fucks. Ta-da! Tails dead. Oh, that Tails cruelty. Now look at this level. This level is dark and spooky with the front lights on. Later on, that becomes a key mechanic in ensuring your survival because you accidentally unleash ghosts. And I don't think it's possible not to unleash the ghosts because I have tried and tried. And I think the consensus is you cannot progress through the level without activating the ghosts. Not that they're a problem because the light switches are 10 up a penny, and here we go. Yep. No control, roller coaster free. Somehow, Robotnik managed to capture them. As long as you keep the lights on, they don't attack you. And they won't attack you until the lights get right off, as in like where they were at the start of the level. And only then will they actually actively come after you. They're a bit pish. See, look, they just sort of come on and they're like, look, cute little ghosties. And then you turn the lights on and they go away. I think there's like 3 or 4 different levels of light. This, cheese it with the lightning shield. See, every time a little one comes up, it's probably close to an actual light switch. No, you're not squashing me, you fucker. Get up there. I remember that taking a while the first time round. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Hypersonic time! See, look! The lights are going off! Oh no! They're getting darker, they're getting bigger! Who knows? I'm Hypersonic, I'm invincible anyway. Oh wait, there's a light switch. Who cares? And as Hypersonic, you cannot not hit those because you can't get up there with a double jump. And your attack makes it go. I'm just gonna let these guys come. See, like now they're evil and horrible and big pointed ears and all that shit. So yeah, they're gonna attack me quite soon. It doesn't matter because that I'm also invincible. You can see I skipped past that original one, but you can't get up here with the double jump, so I have to actually go and hit the sand here. Actually, I've never actually stood on top of that before. That's interesting. Now we can hit it. Double jump. We can do this little obstacle here. Oh, bother with the extra life. This is the extra life one as well. And a light switch. We're getting quite close to the end now. I say that, not really. Coming up soon is where the paths for Sonic and Knuckles differentiate. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Knuckles could both. What the fuck? I've never seen that happen before. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Am I before the sand? Oh, that's... Yeah, I am. That is fucking piece of shit. I gotta do this properly now without cheesing it. Luckily it isn't actually that difficult. He says, having been squished in a random place that he's never actually been squished in before. See, it just sort of stops there, it doesn't continue up, and you're pretty much free to just continue normally. And you gotta do that one. This one's a little more tough. See, that was the breather one that sort of like get used to the mechanic. Whereas this one is a bit harder and a little bit tighter when it comes to getting those boxes. And now you gotta give it tighter on that. You also gotta keep it tighter on this one. And just not care. Just fucking leg it, or they're coming for you. We're done. No more rising sand. This level does throw a shit ton of mechanics at you though. You've got the ghosts, you've got the rising sand. We'll take this one a little bit more gently this. There is a star post right at the end of this actually. It's utterly bullshit. Piece of crap. Come on. So yeah, Knuckles goes through there. And he gets a shortcut. He also gets a difficult bit of platforming, but that's no matter. So at the end of this, hopefully I should have enough rings to get into a star post. So it's very odd. I don't normally do this as Hypersonic because Hypersonic takes a while to do this. There we go. Star post! Literally a screen away. You only have 50 rings. Those black ones are just bouncers. They don't really... They give you nothing. They give you a little bit extra height, but I might send you all the way back down to the bottom. Yeah, in the other direction. Your extra life. Make the life back up. That was terrible. I've never been squashed there before. So yeah, nearly 200 rings. 200 rings. This is where the paths differentiate properly. Sonic can jump up here, and Tails can fly up here. Knuckles cannot get up here at all. This is the puzzle, by the way, is that you have to get up here before it closes. But you can't jump that high. Oh wait, you can if you have the bubble shield. What you're supposed to do is go up there and knock the sand down. But no, I just cheated. Because I am me. And if you're quick enough, you get this. I now have more rings and ring anything, and I don't care about the lights because as you go down here, the lights come back on. And we're on the boss, which is a robot. It's really a robot in disguise, and Hypersonic cheeses it once again. That's an advancing wall of doom as well, so if you take too long on the boss, it will squish you against the left-hand wall. However, if you do get that far, you're terrible at the game, to be honest, because it's a fairly simple boss fight. And it's slightly harder as Knuckles, because he can't jump as high, but you can still hit him. You only need to hit him 8 times. It's hard. This level, however, befitting one of the final levels of the game, is Balls in Its Hard. I say Balls in Its Hard, it's Balls in Its Hard, relatively speaking, for a Sonic game. Sonic is a relatively inoffensive platformer, difficult to witness. It's just so much fun. It's just fun! It's just fun! Fun! The Supersonic music is fun though. That robot's also a button. You can't destroy him, he doesn't get destroyed, but you do get his extra life at the end. By the way, if you missed out on any rings, big rings by now, any Chaos Emeralds, this now is your chance to get it, because this level is just riddled with them. And every level after this one does not contain any more. This is the last stage, not counting level 2, Act 2, that you can get big rings on. The one up here is Tails only. There's not even Hypersonic thing. Cheese his way up there. Or if you can, I've not found a way of doing it. Hypersonic's natural jump height is just so much bigger than everybody else's as well. It just breaks the fucking game. He literally breaks the game as ever. They just haven't tested this with Hypersonic. It just... so many bugs and glitches that can occur because you have Hypersonic is there's videos on it all over the place that you can watch. Not by me, but people are much better at the game than I am. This boss is annoying because this big hand thing, perfectly fine for Sonic, Hypersonic and Hyper Knuckles to stand in front of the big hand. See if you stand Super Tails in front of it, or Super Sonic. Squished. And that's Hypersonic choosing this boss. Hypersonic can't get squished by the boss hand. Super Sonic can, Super Tails can. And Super Tails is what you get when you hang all of the Super Emeralds. With Tails. And its flicky army of death. And now probably my favourite tile set in the game. Cold Lava Leaf. Yeah, Knuckles one starts down the bottom there. He gets to blast his way through a secret passageway that only Knuckles can blast his way through. And so begins his adventure. All over the shop. Come on, there's a big ring up there, I want to get a big ring. I'd rather have a fire shield here, to be honest, but a shield's a shield. See that pipe? Knuckles goes up it. It says speed pipes. There should be... that isn't something up here. Hypersonic also makes precision platforming like this buggeringly hard. Let's get rid of Hypersonic. I'm gonna get a few more rings. I did a cheat, you're supposed to be able to hold C and it'll come up with everything, but you have to hold it at the right point. And I can get it maybe 4 times at 5. There we go, I got that 9 times out of 10 I normally miss it. Again, there's more Knuckles pipes. Sonic has to take the long way around. He also boss defying this. This is Knuckles' last stage. Up the turbines. I mean, who built these? Was it Robotnik or the Echidnas? I don't know. I thought I could squeeze through that gap. I've tried it many a time, every time, and again, I never do it. There is also a skip, so you can skip boss in this place, by basically going through Knuckles' zone. But it's quite tricky to pull off. And I'm just going to pull out this one, because I just wanted to get rid of Hypersonic. Hypersonic is nice. And you get to listen to this music. All I need is a fire shield for this bit anyway. here. That took me ages to master as a kid. That was some pretty big stuff. So basically here, you can do a spin dash, and if you're fast enough, you go off to the right of the screen, and you glitch through the barrier that only Knuckles can break, and you just go straight on to the next level. You completely skip this entire side-scrolling, auto-scrolling sub-boss level. So here comes Robotnik. The reason I get an extra life here is because this is technically Act 3, but it keeps your ring count from the previous section. So it forgets that you got over 100 rings, and as soon as you collect another ring, it goes, oh, you got over 100 rings! Have an extra life! And here we go, auto-scroller. At the end here, auto-scrolling ends. You get a lightning shield. So you need to collect these triangles and rings, then you get a fire shield and a boss. And you're supposed to hop between these, but because I got the fire shield, lava doesn't hurt me, but those bombs do, so... Sonic. I love that animation, it's fucking excellent. So if you didn't have a fire shield, you'd have to do these jumps over and over and over again. This is another self-harming boss, and I do wonder about the Robotnik sometimes. The boss music remix in the OC remix album is called Scrambled Eggman. I believe it's Scrambled Eggman. And it too is rocking and awesome. I'm picking up OC remix at the moment, but I'm not affiliated with them. I just love the treatment they gave to the Sonic & Knuckles soundtrack. And the Sonic 1 soundtrack. I really like the Starlight Zone. They gave it a sort of a 50s jazz style. That's the end of that boss. If I didn't have the fire shield, it's a lot harder, but even with the fire shield I never touched the lava, so... It's just a boss you have to just keep your focus and just not go mental with. You can't cheese it, even Supersonic and Hypersonic can't hit him. So now, probably the beginning of a very bad what do you call it? Not trait, a running thing with the series is starts here, and that is character battles. And then you fight with another character who's supposed to be like Sonic. See, Sonic fights Tails, Sonic fights Knuckles, Sonic fights Shadows, or that kind of thing. You're facing off against another playable character, basically. And they're always terrible. The only decent ones have been in Sonic Generations, and even that's because they're just boss fights, rather than straight up he uses his spin dash attacks and stuff like that. They're just straight up chase boss fights in Sonic Generations. Oh! Knuckles? You're gonna die. You're so going to die. Knuckles isn't a hard boss fight, but I'm gonna cheese it. I am going to annihilate him. Haha! Bang! That mural in the background is supposed to be Hypersonic, saving the Master Emerald from Eggman, or is it Eggman protecting the Master Emerald from Sonic? Knuckles seems to think it's the one, but in fact it's the other. But now you'll see the error of his ways as Robotnik, aka Eggman, steals the glowing Master Emerald. And you can see this is where you can teleport into the special stages as well. Why Sonic couldn't just stand here and wait for Eggman to come to the Emerald, I don't know. Oh, I'm tired. It's 22 in the morning. I may leave Death Egg Zone till the morning. I may not. So there's the Death Egg. It's rising up out of the clouds and sending out the red robos, which are massive in size apparently. This is a Mega Drive game. No fucks given! I regret nothing. Oh, you're cool. The treatment that OC Remix gave this is awesome. The version in Sonic Generations is fantastic as well. I actually wish I had the OST for that game. All the remixes are fantastic in Sonic Generations. With possible exception of Planet Wisp. Planet Wisp is a little bit the same, similar to the actual track itself from the game Sonic Colors. Not that I mind that, it's just subtly different and subtly a bit shitter. Balls out 50 rings. Never mind. Just gonna cheese the Sonic 1 opening boss. Tails can actually skip all but the last boss in this, by the way, just by flying up here before he gets to the boss ring. It's not like this has it loaded, it just fly up and completely miss the boss arena. For the next boss I do actually want something with a double jump, so the bubble shield isn't terrible for it. I prefer the lightning shield since I have more control over it, but Need must still double drives. That's a lightning shield, which has disappeared because of it. Oh no, I caught it! Or did Tails catch it? But Tails actually did something useful! Oh my god, hold the phone. Tails did something useful. I have to go back and watch that. Oh, I have to highlight that. Tails doing something useful. What time is it? 22. I actually want to get it. Am I going the right way? I believe I am. Yeah, I am. That's the boss arena. I did something wrong because I got the fire shield instead of the normal shield, but choose it. This is the Metropolis Zone boss from Sonic 2, but freaking shit because it's even easier to hit than Sonic when you're normal Sonic. You just insta-shield through all his defences. It's completely trivial. No, don't do that. Oh. Anyway, secret passage, extra life. Fucking awesome. Stop. This fucking D-pad, I'm telling you, it's absolute shit on the Xbox 360 controller. I never knew that was there. You can skip that teleporter. And Tails can ruin everything again. You can't skip this teleporter. And he's dead. Or is he? Look, he's not exploded. He's still there. he just falls down when the whole place disintegrates around you. And one of the pieces of evidence that Knuckles' stories happens after Sonic is that Metal Sonic is still alive after Sonic's, whereas after Knuckles' he is completely disintegrated. The only reason people think that Knuckles' story happens at the same time as Sonic is because the manual sucks. These are the same people who wrote the Sonic CD manual that said Amy Rose was Princess Sally. I don't put a single blind bit of faith in this. By the way, secret passage in this one. Stupidly hard to actually pull off, but awesome when you do as Sonic, because you need Hypersonic for the end of this for the end of this path. You also need a lightning shield to get into it. Up here, this is technically a Tails only route. It is one of the only Tails only routes, but I can do it as Sonic because I am bitching and I have Hypersonic. If I lose my rings here, I am utterly fucked. One ring is all I want. Oh, that was fucking lucky. Right, here we go. Hypersonic. No! You're supposed to hyper jump up there. I failed because my input dropped because this controller sucks on ice. Stop losing your speed! If I'd have lost my rings there, I wouldn't have had enough when I actually went in, because there isn't 50 rings in here. The thing about this skip is that it does skip like half the level. I'm gonna quick save here actually, because I'm pussy. Electric shield prevents you from losing your shield touching the electric at the bottom, but not from touching the spikes that come up, the electric jolts. It's alright, I have 50 rings. There we go, we're up, and we have a star post. I'm gonna get shield. We do want to lose Hypersonic here because the next bit can take a while, although I've got a route down it tends to not make it protracted. It tends to protract it rather than make it even. So I'll go just get a few rings. I like having a lot of rings in as well. I don't know why, it just seems safer. Also I like getting like loads of lives. Loads of lives is fun. There you go. And now that we're out of that hellhole, I'm going to quick save again. So we're at this bit, which as a kid used to take for fucking ever. I worked out a way of doing it that doesn't take forever. However, I just fucked it up. There we go, I got that one. Now to the other side. There we go. That's how you do it. In Act 2, these become a pain in the arse if you're Hypersonic because it just drains your rings out of you. There's like 2 that you need to use and the other 2 you don't. This one, for example, you don't need to use, it just sits there and drains rings from you. They're loopy bloopy shit. And we don't need them. There is a star post up there, but we don't need it. I'm just gonna cheese the boss anyway. Oh, he's dead! Oh wait, no he's not.
This is my true form! And this is another level where if you do get any boxes pop up, you can't get them because the floor destroys underneath you and you get sent up to the next level automatically. Kinda like Hyper City and Haunted 2 transition. I believe the OC Remix version of this is Before the Storm? And it doesn't sound like this at all. It's completely static. Right, wait, go left or right? Go right this time. I don't know which way's faster. If either of them are faster. They're both pretty much the same difficulty wise, I think. The first boss of Death Egg 2, if you're Super Tails, or if you have Tails, if you are Tails, it's the one boss you don't want to become Super Tails on because your flicky army of death just wrecks it'll just wreck you because there's little bombs. And if you turn those bombs upside down, they become vulnerable, and the flickies attack them. Those flickies are fucking dumb. It's not one I can get a shield, never mind. Let's get a continue instead. See, this is the weird thing with L-Saving Gravity, pressing up does actually make you go down because gravity's changed. So your D-pad isn't, if you're doing a double jump, your D-pad is inverted, as it were. And you want to get in. This is where the paths join up again. So we're now on the one path now. Oh, it's the same fucking bonus stage. Jackpot, Knuckles Robotic. This is giving me a lot of robotics. I don't like it. Incidentally, I can't get another continue. Fuck off, I'm trying to get the goal. I'm quick saving a lot here because I'm terrible at this game. Hence my overuse of hypersonic. Whenever I don't have a shield. I've grown wrecked over the years. See, that's one of the ones where you can just ignore it. Although it doesn't actually drain your rings as much as the later ones do. That'll come up in a sec. Like that one. That one just sends you round and round and round and round and round. And here. That sends you round and round and round. Just wastes all your rings. It's designed to fuck up Hypersonic. Designed to. It's the only reason I can think of when you put it in there is to waste your hypersonic rings. And we're near the end boss. And we go into there and we're just... Sonics. Let's get 100 rings. I've got 99 rings but I can't get that one. Ah! I'll get there. There we go. I don't have a shield though, do I? I do have the lightning shield, which is good because it's a good shield. This boss means it's fucking awesome. See, this thing, you can't hit it directly. Tails' flicky arm of death can't hit it directly, but those bombs can. However, when they're upside down like that, flicking army of death attacks them. So you then can't just do that. You have to be really fucking quick. You have to make sure that those spikes when it drops don't hit you, like it hit Tails there. That's a close one. Last hit, I think. Yeah. Hello! Did that without getting hit. I am well chuffed with that. Now, the boss music from this got remixed in the OC Remix album, and it's called Malicious Fingers. I'm just going to stand here. And that gets sent off to the other side. Okay, and we're just going to destroy this hand in one go. Yeah, fuck it. One finger. Salute. Here's to do the boss rush at the moment. I actually missed the nose. Tails actually hit it for me. No! I have to do this boss normally with no rings. Oh my god! What? Alright, this should... And that one should come over to me. Have to do this without getting hit. Tails, you're hopeless. I have never failed on that boss before like that. That is atrocious. Fuck this. Do that first boss again. Yes, I chickened out. I'm gonna do this boss again without getting hit. That was fucking close. And last hit? Nope. Last hit. Gravity miraculously saved itself. Rights itself. Ah! See that up the top? Quickly successful. Minted. Lightning Shield makes this rather a trivial boss, actually. It's the jumping over the laser in the last second that's hard to do. Oh, it happened twice there. And now Doomsday Zone! The first of what... the first and best, to be honest, Supersonic only level for perfect victory. I don't think there's ever been one that quite matched the original. One that came close was maybe Sonic Advance 3. Sonic Advance 3 had a good one. You had to sort of dodge the missiles and fire Robotnik at the bad guy. Teaming up with Robotnik to fight a bad guy, I have to say that's one of the all-time what the fuck situations in a Sonic the Hedgehog game. But it kind of worked. And I'm not playing this optimally. I'm just sort of gathering rings because I can. I'm sort of going slow. I remember playing this and using an auto-fire controller to see if I could get myself to go faster in it. It was a bit of a cheese. Yeah, that's what I meant to do the first time. There's a weird parallax going on with you and the missiles. There we go. Final bit of the boss battle. Don't get hit by the bombs, David. This D-pad is hyper fucking sensitive. It's annoying as fuck. When I hit 10 rings, it'll start getting a bit. There we go! We win! That is the end of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's Sonic and Tails. Ba-ba! 2 o'clock exactly. So enjoy the credits. Another quick save here just so that I know the end of it. The weird thing with this emulator is it doesn't quite save everything like the way the Mega Drive would. See, if I went in and did a new game, there would be a save in there, but it's not the saves that I've already done. I don't know how to get it to actually save what I've got there. If I save the state in a slot, it works fine. I can just load that slot up, but I basically need to complete it. I can't just reset it and have it save. Really annoying. And Knuckles is happy that he had his emerald back. It's not in the Emerald Chamber, but the Floating Island seems to be flying again. Oh, Tails, you're an idiot. You've painted Sonic on the tornado backwards. Well, maybe that's just because the sprite is reversed. Sprite mirroring! Lazy designers do. Senior game designers. No, programmer, they don't design sprites. Big programmer, Yuji Naka. Yuji Naka, it's all Yuji Naka's fault. Character designer, Takeshi Tomishigura. That'll be him. Computer graphics. No, it'll be him. Or her. Can't tell from the names. I'm not very up on Japanese genders. So Nico Aoki. No. Art assistant. Oh, but his fault because he's the assistant. He'll just Jun Senoi. Jun fucking Senoi. I'm yawning. I'm very tired. The game made in like 1994. This is a long list of credits. I mean, you remember games from like the 8-bit era having like 4 programmers. Sorry, 4 programmers and artists. There'd be 4 names in the credits, and under art, it would be like, these 2 did art. And then on the program, it was like, these 4 did programming. 2 of them were from the art section as well. And, well, I think it's cool. Quick save here. And, with that, thank you for watching. No, not watching. Considering no one's watched it yet. But it will be highlights. I'll highlight this and it will be saved because it's a run. And runs are fun. It was a full run from start to finish in 2 parts. I'm rambling, but you know, thank you if you're watching.